PDFs roasting on an open fire. Bundles nipping at your nose. It's the night before Christmas. And this is the last time we're going to do this in 2024. Bet you didn't know you were getting Christmas carols. It's 8 o'clock on the dot here at Site B. Happy day before Christmas. It is I, your favorite idiot, the OGGM, coming to you from Site B on another weirdly foggy green. It's green again. I don't know what, gray is fog. I don't know what green means. Probably aliens. It's aliens, right? It's got to be aliens. Been watching the news about what's going on the eastern seaboard with the weird lights and the thing. It's got to be aliens, right? Or Santa. Could be Santa, because it is Christmas. So one last time in 2024, let's take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game freebies and bundles that are available this week. Thank you, Ian World, again for making this list available to us every week. It is a godsend because it gives me something to talk about, right? Okay, yeah, let's go. All right, so we have on the Pay What You Want freebies from Lost Haven Games. We have this thing, Skies Above. It's a JRPG-inspired tabletop role-playing game, a fantasy post-apocalyptic world where there's grimdark, but instead of grimdark, it is lively realm brimming with vitality, intrigue, growth, and abundance. It's a D8 system. Wow, D8 system with a job and class-based character creation. So post-apocalyptic, JRPG, fantasy type stuff. Brain Leakage has a 0-level OSR funnel called On the Wine Dark Sea. Ooh, I like that. That just sounds like some gloomy Cure song you'd listen to at 1 o'clock in the morning, you know? On a wine dark sea. Yeah, that's a great name. Where the PCs try to find and survive the final battle and aftermath of the fall of Troy. So a vaguely historical funnel. Interesting. I don't know. I just love that name. On a Wine Dark Sea. That's just a very good name. Congratulations, whoever came up with the name. Mongoose Publishing released 8 issues of their Twilight 2000 zine, You're on Your Own, which features new vehicles, weapons, historical figures, fiction, and more set in the world of Twilight 2000 for free. Rat in the Soup Productions. Okay. You win this week for best name of a game company. Rat in the Soup Productions is Land in the Mist. It's a horror type thingy set between 1750 and 1850 during the Napoleon Wars and the founding of the United States and the French Revolution, where it's a narrative first system. It includes a pre-built adventure called Of Pagans and Reindeer. So horror between 1750 and 1850, mostly seeming to be around, Napoleon to the French Revolution, bits of France and America, and the relationship between France and America, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really that horror, historical horror. We've got some Mork Borg love from I Weird. This is called The Scopulating of the Pious. Scopulating? Am I saying that right? SCPOPOULATING. Scopulating. It's a one-shot munter hunting survival mission. Places the party in a cursed city where they have to go after some necromantic spawning necroplasm. That's the gooey stuff that's hanging to the sides of buildings and spewing out just weird mutated corpses that used to be residents. Sounds gross. Blood, Money, and Steel is a campaign guide for Battletech Alpha, which is a war game, I guess, in the Battletech universe. It's free. The Guildmaster's Guide released a 5e adventure called The Hidden Grove, which sends characters into an ancient spire to defeat the magical constructs protecting its secrets. So, where's the grove? I guess the grove is inside the spire, and the magical constructs are protecting the grove. Over at DM's Guild, we have Snug in the Bug. It's a second-level party adventure where you're helping a Rubshock deal with their dangerous new acquisitions, a rug of smothering. So it's like a slasher film, but the slasher is a rug of smothering, which you would initially say, well, that's a dumb idea. But then let us not forget that there are horror movies out there about a serial killer tire, a couch, not one, but 2 about hair extensions, and jeans, plus, of course, Christine. So a horror movie where the rug of smothering is the villain? Okay. It's no weirder than anything I just said. We've got A Rat and the Halfling from Roadhill Gaming. This is a medium level 5e adventure where you have to take on weird looking rats, except no, you're working for the rats this time. We've got some awakened rats, and they want you to investigate what brought them alive and maybe help them deal with all the different things that are trying to kill them. So it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it's all Splinter instead of one Splinter. Puka G has released a 4th issue of their Vampire the Masquerade Storyteller's Guide over at the Storyteller's Vault called Dispatches from the Vault, which has some love for the world of darkness. Lightning round, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 new freebies of maps and monsters and generators for your tabletop role-playing game love. And we've got a second lightning round of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 thingies to modify your races, species, character options, spells, and more. All free. Most of them for D20, but a lot of them are for the other games. Just generally selection of fun, free stuff to take a look at and maybe even include in your game. Moving on to the holiday products, Heroic Maps doesn't just have a holiday theme map. They also have an advanced resources festive adventure hooks, a collection of short scenes to set up an adventure. This is free. So it's a random generator with like story prompts, vaguely holiday themed. Aliens are stealing the insert holiday theme candy canes. Adventures in Philbar has released Santos's Sleigh, a short adventure where the party is running out of supplies on an outpost when a very strange-looking resupply wagon appears. It's a knocking on the door. Who could it be? Is it the enemies? Is it Santa? Or is it something else? Phil Reed has released a Mork Borg collection of holiday adventures called Krampus, Nicholas, and the Snowman. Remember, Christmas is also Krampus time. Man Alone has released a Mork Borg advent calendar. It's full of terrible and horrifying things to release on your player characters each day of Mork Borg Christmas. Windmill Sam Games brings you some Die Hard inspired action for your fantasy RPG of choice with the Night of the Yule Ghoul, a system neutral adventure where you're, one or a group of people alone together against an over-mounting enemy. Over at DM's Guild, the Trickster 314 has released Wasel and Wander, a Christmas-themed magic item collection. It's got a bunch of holiday-themed magic items, magic candy canes, stocking of holding, that kind of stuff. We've got Baldur's Gate Descents into Avernus and a return to Icewind Dale with an appearance of Santa Claus, Krampus, and other familiar things. This is an 8th level adventure called Lord of the Reindeer. Benjamin Huang has released Xiaofang, Xiaofang, has released Quick Quest, the 12 Days of Questmas, a collection of short holiday-themed adventures, all built around winter holiday type stuff. Bundles and sales, we've got the drive-thru has a haunted holiday, because remember, there's spookiness associated with Christmas, which goes to bring horror back to the holiday season. This got a whole bunch of discounts on horror games, including Vampire the Masquerade, up to 50% off. We've got a Dungeons and Dragons holiday sale. Most of these are Roll20 discounts, including the Roll20 version of Strahd, Avernus, Eberron, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, Van Victor's Guide to Ravenloft, a whole bunch of other things. It's 30% off a bunch of VTT Roll20 Dungeons and Dragons type thingies. D&D Beyond also has a sale, which offers discounts on both the third-party and regular Wizards of the Coast type stuff, including some of the stuff that MCDM has contributed to D&D Beyond. Of course, you have to be part of D&D Beyond to take care of the sale. So And it's 45% off. Fantasy Grounds has their own winter sale. Not only can you get the core license, allowing you to join any Fantasy Ground game or host your own, all the VTTs that have been made for Fantasy Grounds so far have been marked down up to 50%. That's a good one. I like Fantasy Ground. Of the few VTTs I've used, I like it more than Roll20. Online retailer Miniature Marketplace has a Dark Souls RPG discount. A whole bunch of stuff for the Dark Souls RPG. You might have forgotten, but there was a Dark Souls RPG that was made. Yeah. Didn't do as well as people thought. But it also have a huge chunk of miniatures on sale. So that's good. 60% off. Chris Spivey is offering physical copies of his historical fantasy horror Wild West Haunted West. Deep discount for the holidays. If you use the Holiday 24 one-word code, you will also get the PDF plus the historical fantasy 50% off plus a PBS. Or you can get my Old West themed historical fantasy, A Fistful of Goblins, for $5. We've got a Heroic Maps festive bundle for VTTs for $10. We've got the How the Demi-Lich Saved Christmas. This is another VTT for $5. We've got No More Toys, which is another Roll20 adventure for $4. And we've got How the Lich Stole Christmas, which is yet another Roll20 adventure from Wizard Sleeve Studios for $5. Moving on to the bundles. We've got the Daryl Mott Medical Bill GoFundMe. Daryl Mott, as you know, is the individual who makes all these links I look at every week available. He was gone for a while, and I tried to do what he was doing, and I could not do it. I think I did an okay job, but Daryl just knocks it out of the park with these lists and everything, and the way he writes them. Occasionally we spot a mistake, but Daryl's only human. But I'm incredibly grateful that Daryl does this every week. So if I was going to say, hey, maybe support a charity, help support Daryl deal with his medical bills, because that medical bills sucks. GoFundMe link down below. Itch.io has a fundraising bundle featuring 20 RPGs supporting a mental health charity for LGBTQ community. It's $10 that gets you a bunch of games that may or may not be LGBTQ related, or may not be written by members of the LGBTQ community. I don't know. Or you just stuff a bunch of things together and say, hey, all proceeds from this will go to LGBTQ charities. Maybe. I don't trust Itch.io, but don't listen to me. Over at Bundle of Holding, we have the One Ring Second Edition bundle. This features everything Free League has made so far for the One Ring role-playing game. This is not the 5e version. This is the other version. $8 for this. That's a pretty decent bundle for all of these. And it goes to support the Diana Jones Emerging Designer Program. Hey, did you know I was nominated for the Diana Jones Emerging Designer Program? Yes, I was. I didn't win, but I was nominated. Were you? If you were, congratulations. Mongoose has 2 Traveler bundles out, a Core Rule bundle and a Everything Else bundle. The Core Rule bundle is $18, and the Everything Else bundle is $18, and those both go to support the Diana Jones Emerging Designer Program. Bundle of Holding also has some retro Shadowrun bundles running for $18, including everything you would ever run to play Shadowrun 4th edition, also going to support Diana Jones, and a Shadowrun 4e bundle that includes a whole bunch of the lore books and some other stuff and some maps and just some other things. And that's another $18. And again, that goes to support Diana Jones. We've got the Free League Mega Bundle, this thing right here. And that's, pretty much everything Free League has made so far, with the exception of maybe, Tales from, never mind. Yep, pretty much everything. $18 gets you PDFs of everything that they have made using the Year Zero system and a few other things, including Forbidden Land, which is an amazing fantasy game, Tales from Loop, which is my tabletop role-playing game of the decade for no reason other than I absolutely love it. and some other thingies. So there you go. Awesome, good stuff. Links down below. Thank you, EN World, for making these available to us every week. Thank you. Till next year. No, we'll be back on Tuesday, so this isn't the last one of the year. We'll be back on the 31st, but I'll talk to you next week. Until then, Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Boxing Day, Happy Festivus. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Stay classy, Ventura, and I'll talk to you later.
Sending light, shadow dreams.